Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another Soviet Sunday with our Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Let's Play. It's been an interesting couple of episodes. Things are finally picking up, I would say. Our production lines are actually working now. We're actually seeing some of our raw products turn into actual usable goods at a more efficient rate, and we're actually trading. I'm feeling pretty good about how things have been going the last couple of sessions. We had some issues crop up, for example, power struggles last episode. We've been having some issues with our train networks and stuff, and though our population now is booming, we are having some trouble getting our workers over to their actual offices in good time. And in fact, a new problem has cropped up now, and that problem is down over here. We have no crops left over. So we're actually in an interesting situation where all of these things have been producing at such a high rate that we are out of crops basically across the board over here. And back over here, we do have some crops at our livestock farm, but that's it. That's going to turn into livestock, that's going to turn into meat, and that will be that. So what I might actually want to look into doing is importing, if I can find crops. There we go. We can actually buy crops because we're selling where'd it go? Food. We're selling food, which makes us a lot of money. We are also selling meat, if I'm not mistaken, which can make us a lot of money. We're selling clothes. Like, we're making a lot of stuff that makes us a lot of money, but out of crops primarily comes food and alcohol, and that stuff makes us a lot of money. So we can start importing crops because our farms here, while they do have some crop left over, there isn't much, and we do have some time left because we're ready for another harvest. So, I mean, I could give it some time, but I'm a little worried because we are, like, production's at a standstill in some of these spots. So what I could do is auto-import or set, well, we could purchase just a little bit to tide us over, right? 136 tons. Like, it's dirt cheap. We're going to make that money back in no time. Not a problem. Let's go ahead and buy that, and hopefully that'll be used appropriately. Now, this session, apart from that quick distraction, I should tell you what I'm planning on doing this session, should be pretty interesting. We're going to, first of all, we're going to sort out our power issues. Thank you very much in the comments for mentioning exactly what's going on over here. I had a feeling, but I couldn't quite wrap my head around it, but you came through, you explained what was going on, and now I think I understand how I'm supposed to fix this, so we're going to give that a try, first of all. And beyond that, we're actually going to be doing a little bit of train work. It's not going to be as ridiculous and painful as it's been in the past, but we're going to be adjusting our passenger station. We're actually going to move it down over here, which is unfortunate because there's like 40 people waiting right now, so maybe we'll let them cycle out first. We're going to move that train station down to over here, and we're going to hook it up to 2 train stations back over here. The buses move extremely slowly. They're bogged down by traffic. We're not moving quickly enough. So what I might actually consider doing is getting a passenger train set up over here, and then getting that train line to move up and connect to this line over here, or stay separate at a 3rd track going down, and that will hook up to our passenger line over here, and that passenger line will continue on over here, and we'll also have a bypass that ignores this station and goes straight to here. And we'll also have a train station probably over here. For now, though, we're going to focus on this one over here. Going to see how that works out for us, and I think it should be good. It shouldn't be as, like, arduous as the last couple of train... Like, the last couple times I've done train stuff, it's been, I think, a little painful. But I think this should be a bit smoother. So, what do we do first? First, let's take care of our power situation, shall we? So let's go ahead and destroy a lot of what we've got going on over here. Go ahead and destroy this switch, and okay, let's destroy you. Gotta destroy a couple of things over here. Destroy you, drop you as well, yep. Get rid of you, alright, cool. Because what we want to do is we want to get this, well, actually, you know what, let's go ahead and cancel you as well. Might as well go from here to here. Like to try and keep these equidistant, there we go. So we're going to do that real quick. This will connect directly to this, and this will connect directly to this as well. So let's go ahead and get you out over here, and get you down to here. Of course, it's not going to be perfect. Why would it be? Like so. All right. And then this will probably have to wait until these buildings actually disappear, because I'd like to pull that up to there. Shouldn't be a problem. Shouldn't be a problem. And that should help us power everything except for the trains momentarily, and not have these power fluctuation issues. So that's the first thing we're going to take care of over here, and then we're going to deal with the train stuff. I'm going to go ahead and hit play at normal speed. I actually want to take a quick check here. Research is progressing okay. Yeah, we got enough professors. Our schools are doing okay as well, I think. Could do with some more teachers in some of these spots. Oh my god, there's a lot of students waiting over here. There's a lot of students waiting over here. And I could bring in some more educate. We've got a lot of them over here. Let's go ahead and add the school as one of the places people go to work. Hopefully that'll help solve some issues. Dear Lord. Okay, let's go ahead and hit play real quick. Let these buildings disappear. Yeah, trains are going to lose power momentarily. That's fine. That's fine. Because in just a moment's time, we're going to go ahead and get this sorted. There we go. Alright, good. Power is surging through, and now power should not be an issue. Because we've got the high voltage coming through here, and then it's being split up. Now, I could have continued some high voltage all the way down to the farm area, but we're not using too much power down over here. We haven't had any issues with that yet, so I don't think I'm too concerned about that down over here. Alright, good stuff. I want to kind of set a limit almost to the usage here. I think it's fine, actually. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. Right, you're moving back. You're coming over here to pick people up. And once you pick people up, we're going to work on our train situation. Come on, pick them all up. There we go. You're going to turn around. You're going to get out of here. Because, yeah, we've got... Many of you have pointed out, we've got all these buses. The commute times are massive. They're spending hours on the buses and on the trains, and that means that they don't have any free time. And without free time, they're not able to actually buy their needs. So this is just a whole mess. So I'm actually going to fix this up, so to speak. All right, that train is well on its way. I think we are good to... Are you going to pick up the pace here? Yeah, you are. That's the other thing. Trains are a lot faster. This should be a lot smoother for us. All right, we're going to pause it. I'm going to fix this up, I think. I'm a little concerned about our economy. What's costing us? It's the fabric that's costing us. But if we can sell the fabric, which is what we've been doing, we should be fine. Pause it. Do you sell fabric? You do not sell fabric. Or not fabric, but clothes. Our other train sells clothes. And that's over here right now carrying... Yeah, see, that's like 7 grand worth of goods right there. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine. I might want to actually increase how many cargo trains we've got going on. But first... passengers. All right, let's figure this out, folks. Let's figure this out. We're going to go ahead and get a small train station. I think we'll do the trick here. Yeah, I think a small train station will do the trick over here. We'll put you down at like this sort of an angle. Let's turn off the auto build. Put you down at sort of an angle over here so the tracks can go by without any issue, hopefully. I don't want to put it at the end over here. I don't want to cap things off over here. It might not be a terrible idea, but I want to make sure we're close enough to the bus stop in case we're still using buses. I also want to make sure we're close enough to that power source, which means we have to be like over here. Need flat terrain. That shouldn't be a problem. Level terrain, height from center. Let's go ahead and get everything flattened up like so. And we'll smooth it out for when the tracks actually come out. The small platform should do the trick here. Due to infrastructure. Okay, there we go. Base you like so. Okay. Flatten that out. I hope I'm doing this okay. Yeah, let's rotate it a touch more, I think. Let's do that. Let's like guarantee our successes here, right? If I do that, and I get the road like so, right? It's not gonna be a problem. Cool. Easy, easy, easy. That's the easy part. Now the tracks themselves, all right. Now, first of all, this whole mess is obviously gonna go away. Instead, we're gonna get a mess over here. Not gonna be as bad. It's not gonna be as bad. Now, what kind of a junction do I need? I don't think I need a crazy, like, T or anything. I think it'll just be a simple junction. And I will be merging cargo and passenger because we don't have that much volume right now. When volume increases, we might be able to sustain passenger and cargo trains separately on separate tracks, and I'll run them side by side, but for now we have to try and use one track just because of space and things like that and construction costs. So let's go ahead and see. We are, again, we're right driving, right? So on our way out, we'll be on this side, hopefully. We'll want to get up over here, and we'll want to turn into that. Maybe not so much like that. Oh, right side, right side, right side. We want to pull away from here. We can do something like this. Hold on, this is actually like throwing me off, the fact that we're doing this. Okay. Train's coming. Gets to this block. Maybe this is where we separate. I could separate over here instead. Pretty sharp turn, but condenses us a little bit, right? We do that. And we do that. Go ahead and flatten the terrain a little bit over here. Hopefully this won't be too much trouble for us. A little worried about... Well, you can tell what I'm worried about. Come on, flatten out. Oh, there we go. All right, cool. That's actually not too bad. It's a little janky, but you know what? I'll accept it. I'll accept it for who it is. All right, so that's that track, and then can we also get you? We can. Perfect. Alright, the game crashed, which wasn't that good, but we didn't lose too much. The power stuff is fixed, it's just the tracks here, so it's not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and fix this up. Alright, so we said we were going to go from this block, whoops, from this block down to here. We're going to pull out, like I'm wondering if I can actually smooth our pull over here. Use that crash to our advantage, regain some patience through it. I could do that, and then this. Not perfect, but good enough. And then I can pull you down over here. Excellent. So, we've got returning from the farms, right? And we've got going to the farms. We're also going to want a bypass. The bypass is basically when passengers are coming through that way, and they're not arriving here, and instead are going right through to there. And this is just to keep the tracks together, kind of. So let's go ahead and... What do we want over here? Do we want this junction to be over here, so that way a train that's coming through this way? Or do I want to separate it sooner so it won't get in the way of all this cargo stuff? I think we can probably put it at this junction over here, split off. Crossing not allowed. Okay, fair enough. Game has answered for me. Could split them off over here. And we're right side driving, so that means on the arrival path, we're going this way. On this side, but then on the departure, we're going this way. Okay. We could split off over here. Let me figure this out here. We arrive over here. We can arrive like this. This is obviously, we can't do that. Alright. Going this way. Sorry, just like figuring all this out. Trying to make it all work. Like I should be able to, well no, okay. Want to make sure that we don't bog things down. The good thing is like right now we don't have a volume problem. But I don't want that to become a problem. Let's go ahead and separate you out like this and you out like this as well, right? And we're going to connect. I'd like to move as straight as possible for as long as possible. Yeah, we'll flatten some terrain over here. Hopefully it won't take too much out of us. Oh, wow. Okay, interesting. Can I do that and then this? Yes, I can. And can I do the same thing with you? Yes, I can. Okay. Okay, okay, this feels good. This feels good. Now, again, we're on the right-hand side, so what I can do is I can do a single bypass. I don't think I need a double track bypass, right? I can kind of like separate where? Big a descent. Separate over here, maybe. Go around the station. Alternatively, I don't have to build the bypass right now because we don't have enough trains going back and forth to actually clog things up. But we can just keep it as is and just ignore this stop, basically. That should work in theory with the game. In theory. And I think this will work a lot better for us. Now, we're joining up with this track, and we're going to separate back over here. And we're actually going to build our train station over here. Now, this bus stop is not useless. It does get people from here down to here, so it's not useless. So I might want to put the train station, make it a big train station, over here. Or even up over here, really. I feel like that'll be far for some people. It shouldn't be too bad. Be a little out of the way. I'll be able to pull tracks up over here, across. The thing is, I'll have room. That's the thing that I think about. And then down over here, I might want to put another train station down somewhere over here, for example, and then pull them up this way. For now, though, like I said, we're going to focus up over here. I'll put you down like this. That basically means the tracks will never continue this way. It will not be a train station that goes in two directions. I'm wondering if that's being silly and wasteful. But it is a very centralized spot. There'll be a bit of a curve for the tracks. You know, let's try and fit it over here. A good spot. Right, if I can do that 360 spin over here, get you lined up nicely, right? I should be able to do like this is not perfect. It's even worse. Okay, that's gonna be good enough. If I do that, for example, right? And we get the road network set up like... You have to delete some of this stuff. We get the road network set up like this. Hook you up, hook you up. We can add some beautification over here. All right, that's fine. Let's get our power back over here. There we go, nice and easy. Auto build that, please. Don't want to be without power without realizing it. And then the tracks over here. I don't think we need a double track, if I'm honest. Let's go with a single for now. Even though I made a large platform, I think that's just future-proofing. Go down this way. Okay, first of all, the wireframe up. We can go up like so. Up like so, I think. We should be able to turn. Like so. And then rejoin. Like, yeah, the hill's a problem, but we should be able to flatten that, smooth that out a little bit. Oh, that looks like a mess over here. We'll clean it up later. We'll clean it up later. Okay, too steep. But now, there we go. Hook up over here. Wouldn't mind hooking up a bit further on. Let's go ahead and attach over here. Okay. So that all makes sense to me. Again, I don't think we need to double track this, right? Right hand, I mean, on the way back, I suppose. Ah, fine. Let's do it. Might as well do it now. Hopefully we're able to... Well, we're definitely able to get up to here. Then there's a power cable over here that needs to be destroyed. Then we're able to get past this and all the way up to here. Yes. And the game crashed again. That's really annoying. I think it's because I was playing it on the 64-bit version that just released. It's okay. At least we know what we're doing now, so it's a lot quicker to get it done. But my apologies for all that today, folks. It's really not in my hands, of course. I should mention, actually, it's a weird time to mention it, maybe not the best time to mention it, but if you've been enjoying this series and you want to see more of it, make sure you let me know by dropping a like and a comment down below. Usually with anything I call a mini Let's Play, I hang in until the 10th episode, and then I see how people feel about the series, if they seem like they want to see it continue, and I make a decision accordingly. And if I'm honest, the viewership with this series has been tremendous, actually. Ongoing for a very long time, so right now my heart is definitely still in it. I'm definitely still enjoying the game, so it's not like I'm, you know, quote-unquote doing it for the wrong reasons or anything like that. But I obviously want to know if you guys are still enjoying. Seems like you are, but good to have confirmation, I suppose. Let me know by dropping a like and a comment down below. Again, does make a big difference. All right, let's go ahead and get this all sorted out. Again, we actually know, we have in mind what we're doing right now, so it's not as like as slow as it was moments ago. Again, for which I apologize, but you know, planning a city requires planning. So I was planning. Okay, let's get you all the way up to, I think it was here-ish. This is the part that I'm still... No, we went too far. We overshot it. Did we? Oh, you know what? I can do this. Yeah, I'm fine with that. We get up over here. Okay. Get our second track going as well, because as we agreed, we're going to actually do that. Go ahead and demolish you. Continue the track over. And fix up our power before I forget. Auto build you. Okay. Tracks. Now, this is the part where things get funky, because we got to flatten this out. Okay, there we go. Is that enough? Doubt it. Alright. How about now? Getting there, we're getting there. Getting there. Average again, right? Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Okay. That's gotta be it, right? Almost. Oh yeah, there we go. It's just a signal at that point. Alright, so you are right hand. We like connect up over here on the bend. That seems weird. Again, not a train, like this is not a familiar world for me. I'm trying my best, so feel free to let me know what I'm doing horribly wrong in the comments. Now, in terms of semaphores and stuff, right? I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 ways over here at the entrance and exit, as we've done before. I need to separate this into blocks. Let's go ahead and make them somewhat frequent. Okay, there we go. There we go. I think this is frequent enough. Let me know if it should be more as well. I think this is like, it's not perfectly equidistant, which bothers me, but right side, yep. And then right side, and then here we want a chain semaphore, if I'm not mistaken. You're going into a junction, so we're going to upgrade you to a chain, and then over here we're going into a junction, so you're going to be a chain semaphore as well, going that way. And we need a single one over here. So you're going to check if this junction is free, and then you allow a train through, if I'm not mistaken. Over here we're going into a junction as well, so here we need to upgrade you into a chain semaphore as well, and that should work okay. Trains come through. Over here we're entering into a junction on the right side, so you need to be a chain semaphore as well. Right. I believe so. Put it down over here. Okay. And You're going to check up to here, I suppose. We want it to be clear. And on the right side, and then on the left side, we need a chain semaphore, because you're going into a junction. And we need a regular semaphore this way. Do we need a chain semaphore over here? I suppose so. It's going into a junction. We're fine over here. Okay, I think, dear Lord, I'm sorry if this messes things up, folks. I'm trying my best, I promise. I'm trying my best. Over here, we want you and you. Oops. Okay. I'm wondering if we want a crossing over here so that people can go in either which way they need to go. I think so. It's probably not a bad idea. Do it like over here, maybe. That'll allow them to get onto the right track. On this side, we need to have 2 ways as well. All right, you go up to here. We're about to enter a junction on the right side. Let's go ahead and put a chain semaphore over here. We've got a semaphore over here already. Now you're going into a junction, so we're going to turn that into that. All right, do we need another one over here? Maybe further along. Okay, and then one over here. Should be enough room to clear the paths, I think. And you're going into a junction. Oh man, I wish I understood these things better. I've been trying to do some research and stuff and trying to learn how all this stuff works, but there's only so much, like, I only have so much aptitude for train tracks. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best here. So again, let me know where I cacked something up if I have, and I think time will tell as well as we see how the trains behave, and I will try and fix it. All right, let's go ahead and get all this stuff built. We're going to destroy that train station soon enough. We're going to keep it up and running for now because we know it works. So if this is all a failure, then we have a backup plan. Not jump the gun. Let's go ahead and fund your construction. And fund your construction. Get these roads built up there and down here, and get these train tracks built as well. All right, cool. Here's hoping all this works, folks. Here's hoping all this works. So let's go ahead and go into normal speed. All the tracks will get laid out and everything. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Everything's good. Everything looks smooth. It's a little bit of a funny shape, but you know what? It's an industrial sector. They are supposed to look funny. And I could have pulled this down a bit more and made this straight, which we might want to consider doing down the line. For now, this train's going okay, so that's good. So far, so good. So far, so good. And what I want to do... Alright, all the tracks and everything are done, so let's pause it real quick. And now... Ooh, you need to get built. And now, we're going to go ahead and put down some footpaths. Connect you down to here. You over to here. And goes over here. Oh, that's a mess. Power there. Let me fix that up real quick. Okay. Okay, this is ugly. And do something like this. How do we feel? Not so good. Ooh, yeah, okay, there we go. Nice. Beautiful? Maybe not. Nice? Maybe not. Acceptable? Yes. Alright, cool. So now let's go ahead and figure out our train. Go ahead and figure out our train. Sorry, that red was bothering me. Our train, which is already over here perhaps? Where is it? You're on your way back. Alright, so rather than going to this train platform, you're going to go to this train platform. Okay? From that train platform, you're going to come to this train platform. Okay, so we're going to load up only workers at Savasi. And then we're going to come to Lohasik. We're not going to load any students or anything. We're going to unload 50%-ish of everything, sure. And then we come down to Mormosk, where we unload everything. Okay, that should make sense. Let's try it out with this one train first, see how it works, and then we'll try out some other trains. Now, what we also have to do is make sure that people up over here not going to the bus platform. We're going up over here. Also, not going to the bus platform. Going up over here. Now, hopefully those trains are moving fast enough. Hopefully we have enough passenger buggies, I guess. What's the word I'm looking for? Cars, passenger cars. Not going to the bus platform. Going here. And you are also not going there, you're going here. Now, regular passengers, they go wherever they please. So they should still be going to this bus stop to get to over here, hopefully. Right? Now, where is our... Well, first of all, let's go ahead and turn off the wireframe. There's our passenger train. Moseying along. Everything's okay. Gonna get over to here. It's got the green lights. It's gonna move through. It's gonna zip on through. Right, feeling pretty good so far. 150 kilometers per hour, faster than these buses are moving, that's for sure. Right, how many people do we have over here? 54 workers waiting already. Lots of passengers too. Passengers need to not do that. Okay. Feeling okay so far. And you're gonna come through over here. We're just gonna follow this train for a little bit. We're gonna load up on workers, hopefully just workers. Yeah. Alright, 64. Wouldn't mind getting some more, but that's okay. And you're going to turn around. You're on the left side right now. I should probably have a crossing set up. Yes, I should. There we go. Now you should be fine to go. You're able to go through and immediately cross on over to the right side. Great. You're going to keep passing on through. Lights are going to change quickly because we've got so many semaphores, so we don't have to worry so much when we add traffic here. 120 because we're going uphill. That's fine though. It's faster than any bus could move you. We turn the bend here, 130, 150. We're going to reach our top speed. Slow down a little bit over here. Green lights still. We're good to go. We're moving through nice and easy. We're on the right side. Buses are going to stop over here. Let us pass through. Excellent. Lights are green. And you know what? Still at 140, 150. Gonna go around, gonna go through. I'm pretty good about this. Feeling really good about this, actually. How many have you unloaded? You've unloaded everybody. You were only supposed to unload 50%. How's that about? Now you're only carrying one person over. So that's what I was worried about, which is why I wanted to get a bypass. Now, we don't need a bypass. What I can do instead is have a second train that ignores this station completely. Alright, so I could maybe get... Let's go ahead and head down over here. Wait, do we have another one already? Or did I sell that one? I'm pretty sure I remember selling it off. List of trains. All map. Yeah. We sold our other passenger train off. Good, which is good. All right, so let's go ahead and buy. Do we have anything that's faster? 160 is the fastest, so we never actually hit top speed there. Get you. And 125 passengers. It's light. All right, you're gonna start over here. You're gonna end over here. Get you going. That's the passenger train. It's already dropped off a person. The one lone individual down over here. Like, I'm wondering if we should replace this train because of that engine power. I don't understand exactly how much of a difference that makes. Now, let's check the situation out over here because we've got this cargo train heading back. This passenger train going by. It looks like we're in the clear here. It looks like it shouldn't be a problem. What I should do is, rather than sending people from here to that train platform, I should be sending them to this train platform. For now. We're probably gonna get rid of that bus system. Gonna stop over here? No, you're gonna go right by. we got to add this stop, don't we? Because people have got to go home. So after Mormorsk, we have to add this stop over here, where we load everybody. Yeah. Looks like we're in the clear. Looks like everything's working pretty smoothly. Power here, power is a bit of a problem, so I need to take a look at my power distribution and how I've got the grid set up over there. We're fine over here finally. We're putting power out. We've got workers, we've got coal, all that's going smoothly. It's just a matter of the lines I'm using, the power lines I'm using. Look at all the people. Buildings without power supply. Yes, we're getting a lot of fluctuation over here. Once the sun rises again, we'll take a look at our power distribution systems. What's the deal over here? Lots of passengers waiting. We're not picking up passengers, though. And I could get buses going up there to pick up passengers. Trying to figure out what else I want to do. Is this our... yeah, this is our other train. Very slow approach. But we have, yeah, lots of workers waiting by the time that train arrives. Excellent. Oh, you know what we didn't do? Is that. Just in time. Cool. Very nice. Now you're on your way out as well, and hopefully the trains won't stop each other. They won't get in each other's ways. If they do, then I might have to build that bypass I was talking about. Alright, what I could do is I could pick up passengers from over there. Now, do I get another bus to do it, or do I get one of the buses that is currently circulating with this bus stop? Like, I could add you. Don't unload anybody. Just pick up passengers over there, and then make your way to the shopping center. So, go to this bus stop, pick passengers up from over here, loop around, go to the shopping center. Let's start at the train platform. There, here. Oops. There we go. Don't unload anybody. And then move to the shopping center, drop everybody off. Okay, that seems to make sense to me. Could do the same with you. We could do the flip with you. Next round. Don't unload. Okay. Okay, I think this is gonna work. Wow, we got a lot of workers waiting. Where are our trains? Do I need more? I feel like our trains are moving. No. What have we got here? Okay, just a bit of a slowdown. Just a bit of a slowdown. All it was. So this train right now, we might actually get rid of more Musk from you, because this train is doing that. So go ahead and drop them off over here. Alright. Got a batch. That will be your last batch. Now what's going to happen over here? You're going to cross over. You're going to get stuck over here, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Here's what we're gonna do. Bring you around, let you go through. We're gonna delete that. That. Okay. Now, I know exactly why this is happening. Go to the depot. Send you through. It'll be fine. Okay, you're gonna come through now, and I'm gonna start you as soon as that train is done over here. Look at all those workers filing out. Okay, out goes this train. Okay. This is a problem. Okay, so this is a problem. You, turn you around, back to the depot. You, turn you around, back to the depot. I need to figure this out. Quickly. Alright, away we go, away we go. It's because everything comes down onto that right side over there. Alright, pause it. We need to figure this out. So, all the trains are coming in on this right side, and then they're turning over to this side to go further, rather than sticking onto the right side. Why? Why? Why did this cargo train shift over to the left track? Because this is a two-way already, so do we turn that two-way off? Make it a one-way? Because if I make it a one-way, right? Figure this out. Then that means that only trains that are... When would a train ever be over here wanting to cross over? Never. Do I want them to cross over here? Perhaps not. Maybe this is a useless crossing? They've got trains coming in on the right side. I want them to go all the way through and separate over here, depending on where they want to go. Yeah, I think this might be a useless crossing, folks. Actually get rid of that. Make you a regular semaphore. Right, train comes over, gets over to here, keeps going over here. This is the junction, so here is where we might want some chains. Going into that, and going in both directions here, I suppose. And you want to check if we're clear, and you'll send someone through. Now what happens if there is a train trying to go out? It'll be on the right side. So I think this does the trick. These two ways aren't actually two ways though, because we have no crossing. So we're going to set the two ways up. Okay, let's play a little bit. There we go. Let that train arrive. Okay. I'm gonna set the two-way up over here instead. Get rid of you, and the crossing needs to happen here. Oops. Oh, come on, game. You knew I didn't want that. You knew I didn't want that. Oh, now we've messed this up. There we go. All right. So here is where we'd want the crossing. Okay, let's play a little bit so all those icons are gone. All right. Maybe let's get rid of these semaphores real quick. Easier to place this down, perhaps. Easier to... There we go. All right, good. Good. Okay. So now we have a crossing here. So this is still a two-way. So a train on either side can get out, get to the correct side of the tracks, and move on. So this should fix the problem. Do I want a crossing over here is the question. I guess that's why I put the crossing over there. Let's see if this plays nice. Okay, let's go. We're losing a lot of money. We need to be making more money. Okay, clear the space out. Let's go. I don't think I mistakenly destroyed a power line. I did not. Okay, this passenger train wants to go this way for some reason. Fair enough. Okay. You're loading up, I believe. Yeah. Lots of livestock and stuff. Fair enough. So we're out. That crossing is clearly working, even though the passenger train used it. Fair enough. Right. Missing crops. We need to get more crops. We need to get more crops. Like, hopefully soon it'll be harvest season. Yeah, we're below 4. Okay, good. We just popped below for a second. Now we're heading back up. Good. Good. And how is this passenger situation going on? I wish I'd seen how you'd pick people up. But I think we're doing better, because, like, this isn't in the hundreds, so that feels better. Right? And the school is doing okay. I don't know why we've got so many educated individuals up in this train station waiting for a train to arrive, but in comes the train. The next train's going to arrive shortly afterwards. Seems to be moving smoothly, though. And I know I need more residential sectors and stuff, but I want to make sure this is all working properly first. All right, we arrive on the right side. Going to load up as many as we can, which is, what, 110 or something? In we all go. That's pretty crazy. Alright, and that train is going to do what? You're going to come over here. Why? Why would you come over there? You see that there's a train over here coming through. Like, do I need to... Okay, let's go ahead and turn you around. Head that way for a bit. Okay. Cancel that. That you can turn around. Go. 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 You're fine. You're fine. Oh my god. I'm gonna cancel all of them. Come on. Come on. Turn around. Go. You're fine. I might have to sell this. Okay. Yep, away with you. This train's free. Alright, I think what the situation is... Man, I should have crossed to the correct side. I guess I need a chain over here because we're going into an intersection. There, let's do that. That should solve the problem. Now I gotta buy that train again, which is unfortunate. But at least we got 125 people being brought over to this station to spread across all of these work spots. So that's helping out. That's helping out a lot. How many clothes do we have over here right now? 2.68 tons. Fair bit of money. Passenger train coming through. Gonna separate over here. Yep. Alright. What a waste of money. What a waste of money. Alright, that's fine. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Okay. I'm gonna start there. You're gonna end here. Wondering actually if we don't load that many people, because we don't need that many back over here. Let's go down to like 50%. Alright. At least I think we've smoothed this out finally, I believe. Find out, I suppose. Are you carrying crops? You are. Okay, good. We really need to harvest. I think it's time to harvest. Almost time to harvest. That will last us a little while. Yeah, we're getting some harvesting done. Okay, good, good, good. Good. I'm feeling pretty happy with this whole situation, if I'm completely honest with you guys. Hopefully you guys are as well. I'm a little upset at the train mishap, because you see, like, again, it's obviously my bad, because I don't understand how these things work, but now we have a chain here, so what it should do, again, correct me if I'm wrong, is it should check which of these tracks is free, and then send the train accordingly to the right spot. We'll find out. But we're bound to find out sooner or later. Now this bus, alright? You went to the bus platform, you picked up 8 passengers. Let's see what you do over here. Because we've got 65 passengers right now. Let's see what you do. I do like this setup over here as well. Gonna mirror it on the other side. Alright, so that train comes through, it's gonna pick up all the workers. And we're gonna get all the passengers onto here. Okay, good, good. And I don't think we dropped off the 6 we started with. So that's good. Very synchronized as well. Very synchronized. Off we go. More people are arriving. Yeah. What's the deal over here? We've got our other passenger train coming through. It's not going to have any trouble this time around. And that's going to pick up 50% of these workers to send them back. Or to bring them back, I should say. I wonder if I should add another wagon to this... another car to this train. So that we're moving a bit more swiftly. Alright, the light was red because we had the cargo train over there, I think. This is actually a huge stretch without any semaphores, so let's go ahead and clean that up. Right side. Technically a crossing, right? So I should be careful about that. Looks like we're good. Is everything in walking distance? Oh, that distillery is not. Okay. Good to know. And I haven't really told people where they should be going. They're kind of like picking wherever they want to go right now. More than enough firefighters over here. Oh, look at that. Unfortunately, we don't have any crops. Where's that cargo train of mine? Get you in here, buddy. Where'd all those crops go? Man, did we already produce stuff out of it? Wow, that's fast. Very fast. Wait, why is my passenger train... Okay, I mean, hey, whatever gets you there faster, I suppose. Not exactly what I had in mind, but if that path gets you there faster, you do it. You do you. Distillery. Alright. Right now, the bus stop is the only thing servicing the distillery, I guess. I wonder if I could get a sidewalk footpath. Like connecting... I might be able to. Like if I pull down from there... and I pull past there... and then I pull... Okay, well, let's extend this road a little bit. I know it's kind of dark, folks. Gonna have to eventually clean this up. Alright, fine. We'll leave that for later. For now, though, let's get this footpath connected down to here. And then down over here. And see if that... too far away. Okay, it's fine. And the reason why I think it's fine is because we, like, the distillery is still being serviced by the bus stop. So while it's not the smoothest, it's still okay. Now, I could actually destroy this train platform completely. Destroy this train platform, move this bus platform over here, so it's a lot more fluid, less crossings going on. Might not be a bad idea. Quickly take a peek at our trains, make sure they're still moving. Looks like we're still okay. Oh, you're stuck? How are you stuck? Yeah. You're stuck because that's a one-way. That's why you're stuck. But now you should be able to push through, right? No. It's because that's a... Okay, it's because we're... Yeah, so we do need a crossing over here. So I will need to sort that out. Keep you looking that way, because you are supposed to be a one-way. Let's figure this out. And you're the depot. Clear out the space. A crossing over here is going to be very difficult to make. It's a tight area. But let's see what we can come up with here. Right, like I could do... Let's get rid of these semaphores. They need to be two-way chains. Alright, they need to be two-way chains. I can put them over here afterwards. Turn. Come on. Come on, game. You know it's fine. Trying to figure out... Like, this might be too tight. Because of this angle. Other option is to make this a two-way up until a crossing over here. I guess that's why I had that crossing over here, right? That crossing was being misused. I don't want to put a loop back over here. That'd be ridiculous. I could destroy and pull this back a little bit, perhaps. I think I've got the room for it. It would allow us to do a little crossing over here. Yes, let's do it. I just have the one train servicing this right now, so it's not even going to be a logistical nightmare right now. Go ahead and demolish this. Alright, away you go. To destroy at least a bit of this. cancel these tracks over here. Weird phrase, I know, but what the game calls it. I'm going to get rid of the road over here as well. Okay. It's weird. It's like it's been a staple for so long. It feels strange for it to be gone. All right, we'll put a small train platform, not bus, please. All right. Doesn't have to be a big one. Infrastructure issues. Fair enough. It doesn't really buy us that much space. Doesn't really buy us that much space. Okay, this is interesting times we live in, folks. Interesting times we live in. Because the other option I have is put the train platform like this and actually attach it to the cargo line. I don't know how I feel about that, though. Or I could just do this, move it. Okay, yeah, you know, okay, let's figure this out. Let's figure this out. We used to have it down over here. Whoa. Like so. And like so. I should cancel auto build. Okay. That's what we used to have, right? What we need is a crossing, but this is too sharp for a crossing. If we imagine the track continues like so, we can put a very tight crossing here and here, perhaps. Oh, that's too sharp a turn. Okay, interesting. Broke one way but not the other. All right, fine. Let's go ahead and pop it down like that. All right, cool. So that's our crossing, okay? Now, if that's our crossing, then our platform needs to fit over here, which is, of course, very tight. But nothing. I'd have to move the fire station and everything. So this doesn't work. Nah, this doesn't work. Whoop. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of all this nonsense over here. Alright, cool. There we go. Away with you. And away with you as well, please. There we go. And there. Alright, cool. Cool. Okay, okay. Okay. Trying to sort this out. Could instead connect a bit higher and put the platform down over here, right? Like if we do like up over here, signal's in the way, it's fine, there we go. Do up over there, right, a shorter turn. I'll have to delete this momentarily. Okay, extend you down this way. And get the power back right away. There we go. Alright, so that's the tracks over there. Now we should be able to, if we pull you straight down, should be able to get a crossing here. Yeah. Come on. There we go. There we go. Alright, this is going to be it. This is going to be it. Because then we can fit a small train platform like this. Ish. Something like that. And these tracks should be able to, yeah, there we go. There we go. Beautiful. And and beautiful. And be okay, alright, okay, okay. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Just have to find the right angle. Cool, 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 cool. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Brooklyn Nine-Nine lately, and Jake Peralta's traits are starting to pass over. Not traits, behaviors. Alright. And this, we should be able to pull over like that. Okay. Go ahead and hit play. Let that all build. Alright, this should be good. Didn't think I'd be able to sort that out this episode, if I'm completely honest. Alright. Now. Chain on both sides over here, perhaps? Don't tell me we're too, like, packed. It's frustrating. We might be able to nudge this up a little bit, though. Might be able to do... There we go. There we go. Okay. So two-way, right? These are both two ways. And the train goes through, decides which track it needs to be on, and then it gets on that track, and it goes out. Alright, cool. I think that should solve the problem. Oh my god. Right. There. Start at Savasi, end at Mormosk. Whoops. Begin. That should be working smoothly. Alright, folks. I know I promised it wasn't going to be too train heavy. It ended up being more train heavy than I expected. It looks like we have an impasse here as well. Why? You're going that way. You're trying to go where? Cargo station. Ah, I see why. This train's over here. Okay, that shouldn't last too long, so this train should turn around and leave. Let's just watch this real quick. Make sure this train turns around and leaves and that train comes through. Not sure why this one stopped because of this train over here. But what signal do you have to pass through? Okay, you've passed through a couple signals now. Interesting. Very interesting, because what you should be doing... Oh, are you trying to... No, you're trying to go through here. Should be all greens for you, buddy. Should be all greens for you, too. This is not pretty. But this train should be able to go through. Shouldn't be having any trouble. Like if this keeps going, right? This semaphore over here should see that it's in the clear. Like, do I need to... Let me just check real quick. Put one over here. Oh. Why is this chain not looking at this up here and seeing that it's free to go? What is telling you that you're blocked? That train is off. I guess it's stuck in this block. Like, do I need a... Okay, folks. I need to figure this out. Maybe you guys can help me figure this out. Not sure why this blockage is happening over here. It was bound to happen at some point. We've got a good network going overall. It's working, but yeah, we're getting a huge jam over here. This is where we're going to call it a session, though, in this horrific mess that I thought was working so smoothly. We need to relieve this pressure ASAP, because everything's at a standstill. We are losing money quickly. This needs to be sorted out right away, folks. I hope you enjoyed this session, though, and if you did, you know what to do. Drop a like, drop a comment, let me know that you would like to see more of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. As always, a massive thanks goes out to each and every one of my channel members and patrons for supporting this channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly, as I've said countless times. Massive thanks, of course, goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, до свидания.